DM073 Gaming is brought to you by Happy Little Hug Factory. If you're looking for pre-orders of the upcoming sets, including Time Spinning Witch or the new Structure Deck, singles, or booster boxes of previous sets that have come out, you can check the link down below. Happy Little Hug Factory also has a buy list for Force of Will, so you can get rid of those extra cards you have laying around and turn it into new upcoming product. Thanks so much, guys. Check them out and enjoy the video. Hey there guys, DM073 here, bringing you the deck profile for the Bug Reiya Vampire list that I played earlier this week. It is definitely just a clean upgrade, and keep in mind that this list, obviously with the new ban list, will not be playable in New Frontiers starting March 9th, so you get one more week with it. I definitely do still think, though, that Reiya Vampires is definitely something that could see a lot of play, especially with a lot of darkness support that we're getting in the next set, but we'll go ahead and jump in. Obviously, we play Reiya with her new ability to start with 3 mystery counters instead of just 1. And then on her backside, we have the ability we gain 3 more. We can remove a mystery counter and tap her to destroy target resonator. It's very, very instant. It's instant speed. It's a lot of really good pressure. And when you're already kind of clearing the board very easily with Rinkas and Joan d'Arcs, Reiya can just clear the board very easily of major threats, especially with her stat line as well of 12-12 and flying. It's a very good way to deal damage, and with power absorption, she will get counters on her even if she is a ruler, which is awesome. Stone base, we play 4 black silence for the green, obviously, 4 dark depths for the access to blue, though we're not using blue nearly as much, and then a 2 stone from the dark castle, just so that we want darkness for every single possible stone, and we want those extra mystery counters so we get them. The deck itself, 4 blood spray for draw power because it's also a removal spell very easily with Reiya, which is awesome. 3 severing and 3 otherworld dreams is the only green stuff in the deck. Otherworld obviously has been banned starting March 9th, so keep that in mind. 2 final battles to help deal with board wipes, 2 nameless mists to be able to peek at your opponent's hand, and we also really benefit from that +1/+1 counter on Rinkas. 3 Faith in the Darkness for some additional consistency to be able to grab Rinka or Joan d'Arc. It's very, very helpful. For Rinka, she gets that precision, which is one of the best parts about her, and can give herself flying, which if you need to finish the game off is really nice. You just pop a counter off of her, fly in, and kill your opponent. For Spider's Web, this card is amazing in this deck. It makes Rinka really cool because you can kind of like force your opponent to have to swing into Rinkas, which is really nice. It's also really good for spot removal, as well as being able to recur the few creatures we do have. One thing I really like about Spider's Web is that it hits J-rulers too, so you can cause a lot of really interesting misplays from your opponent or force them into really bad situations just by using that effect. And it only costs 1 mystery counter to get 2 modes, which is awesome. Power Absorption is a great removal spell. It typically does hit J-rulers. It typically hits for 7 damage, sometimes 8 damage. Even that's just still very good, but the main thing is we also really like that we get all those +1/+1 counters on every vampire we control. So like I said, Reiya on her ruler side is a vampire. So you cast this, automatically your ruler's now at 13/13 before you even flip it. That's just a lot of long-term advantage that comes out of this card, plus it's a good stat line. It can, having 1 Nightfall Bloodsucker can immediately just kill a Lumia, because you got the vampire on there. It's just a lot of really good advantage. For Nightfall Bloodsucker, it's because it's a 1-drop vampire, which we like, and you can do a lot of tricks around with it to move those counters around, because it can move +1/+1s on to J or Res. So you can pump up Reiya if you need to, you can pump up Rinka and get some counters on her, you can pump up Jean. Just a lot of really interesting tricks you can use with this guy. Sword of the New Moon, we play 3 of it for some really nice removal. It's a 1-drop instant speed for only 1 mystery counter. We can kill anything 4 or less, which is practically everything in the game at this point. 3 Joan d'Arc because she's just really good in a pure darkness deck, and I don't think there's a reason to not run her. She can get a little cloggy, which is why we're only running 3. With True Blade being in the meta, it kind of can be difficult to get her to stick, so we don't want to see too many of her in our hand. We want to primarily bring her out with either Faith in the Darkness or when we already have an established board. And then Flute's Water Dragon, just so that we can call Stone when Reiya's flipped to be able to make use of her effect, as well as being able to double up our mystery counter generation by calling Stones and getting mystery counters with Reiya. But that is it, guys. That is the list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections down below. Go ahead and share it out. And again, keep in mind that this list will have to be updated now that the ban list is dropped, but I think it still has some potential. Let me know what you guys think, and until next time, I'll see you. This is DM073, signing off. Huge thanks to the patrons of the channel. You see their names here on the screen as well as down below in the description. They are what help make this channel run and help me do these awesome projects for you guys. If you feel like joining the channel and getting access to all the cool perks that come with being a patron, click on the P on the screen or the link down below. Thanks so much. See you next time.